Hey guys, I know you've been waiting for this video. This is the review for the Casemate ID case and also the giveaway video. And we're also giving away these other two Casemate products, the Barely There and the Casemate Vroom. So stick around for that. But before we do that, we're going to get into the actual review of the Casemate ID case. And this is sent out by Casemate for review for the reviewers program this month. And I'm going to tell you guys, I actually hate to give this away, and you're going to find out why in the review. And this one actually kind of took me a little bit by surprise. So you guys have already seen what comes in the package from the previous video, so I'm not going to get too much into that. I will go ahead and pull it out real quick just so you can see what does come with it. It does come with a screen shield. You can see there, really cool. Thank you, Casemate. And then also a cleaning cloth and cardboard squeegee there. So that's it. Pretty simple packaging. It looks good. It's not bad. Let's get into the case itself. It's some kind of it actually has sort of a soft touch feel to it. I mean, even though it's a hard, I'm not sure what actual material it is. It's some kind of plastic or something, but it does have sort of a soft touch on the outside. So it does feel good inside and out. And I don't worry about it scratching my phone up too much. But there's other issues with scratching that we need to take a look at when we consider this case. So let's go ahead and put it on. And, buttons in first, as always. And then we'll just kind of pull this up and around. And that is how it fits. So on the front, you're not even going to hardly notice that you have a case on there. It's a lot like the Barely There. You're completely open on the bottom. You can see, it does give you a little bit of protection on the corners here and here, but not too much. And then the same thing on the top, a little bit of protection here, and then completely open there. So that's one thing to consider when using this case. For me, this is not an everyday case, but more of a, hey, we're going out to the club, hey, we're going out to, wherever where you don't want to carry your wallet. You can just, tuck your ID in here, tuck a credit card in here, and you're good to go. And that's exactly what I used it for. Let's finish going over the case itself. I'm going to show you the cutout on the top here for the very generous cutout for the camera hole and LED flash. It didn't have any issues with that. You can see there's the cutout where you put the credit cards or IDs or whatever you want in there. And you can see there's a hole on the bottom here, which we'll get to that as well. Your volume buttons and vibrate switch. See if we can get it to focus here. Maybe, maybe not. Hello, camera. Camera. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. But anyway, you can see on the side you've got your volume buttons, and they are really easy to use. We'll go ahead and... They're easy to use. No problems there. It is completely open. Your vibrate switch, easy down, easy up, which is nice for a case, because sometimes it's not always the case whenever you've got some kind of protective case on there, but these are completely open, so that does make those a bit easier. Same with the sleep wake button. Of course, you're not going to have any issues with your headset. You shouldn't have too many anyway. That's it as far as the actual case itself. You see there's the top again, there's the bottom again, there's your buttons and stuff over here, and then you got nothing over here. So that it fits on slim, it fits on pretty nice. I've actually got a protective back cover on my iPhone. It's the Ultra Matte from SGP on the back, and this does still work. One thing to note, whenever you do start sliding in your credit cards and such, we'll get these to slide in there. You do want to be careful of how you push them in, because it can, and this doesn't even fit very well in there, and this is the one that came with it. What is up with that? I don't know if I have any other ones. We'll try and get this to shove in there. And just goes in pretty much just like that. And this is pretty much how it's going to look. I was able to get my... Oops, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure if I was on camera for that or not. I was able to get my driver's license in here, which is actually pretty thick, and then a credit card. So I put my driver's license in, I put my credit card in, I was able to push them both completely down. So you see the example here, they've kind of got one credit card and then another sticking up, kind of really high up into that flash. When you get them both in here, they're both going to be pretty low. Mine lined up pretty much like this bottom of this card right here, so they were out of the way. And then what this for down here, this cutout down here, is actually, because this is such a tight fit, whenever you do put even one ID in there, or, you know, I was using two, an ID and a credit card, it's a really tight fit, so it's kind of hard to get out of there. So then you just use this to push your card up, and then you can pull up from the top. So you push down here, and you pull up from the top, and this one's going to be harder because this thing didn't really fit in there all that well. But it's really easy. You just push up, they pop right out, and then you just push them right back in. Again, one thing to note, if you're using a naked iPhone, whenever you're putting your cards and IDs in and out, there is potential to scratch up the back of your case. But if you've got some sort of protective cover, I wouldn't worry about it too much because it does work. And I will show you what I have on the back of mine. And this is what I put on there right before I started using this ID case. And this is the SGP Ultra Matte. And you can see I've got a little bit of, you know, something going on right here. And this was actually, when I first started using this case, I wasn't paying attention. I was jamming the cards in there, and I had just installed this, so it wasn't even completely dry yet. And it kind of pulled this protector around a little bit, so I had a huge bubble over here. But that was more my fault than it was the case. If you guys get your screen shield on the back here, let it fully dry, then put your case on, and just kind of be a little bit careful the first few times you put your credit card in there, I think you'll be just fine. But you can even see, even after whatever it did to it, it's hardly even noticeable on the back here. So let me go ahead and put this back in. And you can see it's really easy in, easy off. So if this is a case that you just want to have on hand for the nights that you're going out where you don't want to carry a wallet, or you don't want to carry a purse for the ladies, whatever, you know, put it on here, slide your cards right in. I mean, it's just like, whoop, put it in there, and you're good to go. I mean, you got your ID, you got your credit card, you're going out, leave the wallet at home, leave the purse at home. For the ladies especially, if you don't want to carry a purse, this is a great, great option. It is going to give you some minimal amount of protection, not great protection. It's not going to give you great drop protection, but it is going to add another piece of functionality to your iPhone. I mean, this is the case that gives you something else that really no other case gives you, and that's the ability to ditch all your other accessories for just this. Again, I don't think it's an everyday case because I don't need that necessarily every day, and most of the time I want a more protective case on it. But all in all, guys, for what it is, I think this is a really great case. It's protective enough for what it does, especially if you take the extra step and you know, put a back screen protector on your iPhone 4, which I would actually like to see Casemate even do that themselves. Give you one for the front and one for the back. That way you just make sure you're completely protected from when you're sliding those cards in and out. I think we all know credit cards are, you know, a hard plastic. My state driver's license is a hard plastic, so that's it. It's a great case, guys. I actually even hate to give it away. I mean, I really don't even want to give it away, but we're going to because we did. It's part of the program, and because we told you guys we're going to do it, so we are going to do it. There I go. And see, I said the case was easy to get out, and then I'm kind of fumbling around with it, but it is pretty easy. You see how easy it does come out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff back in there for you guys so that whoever does win this, it's going to be all kind of packaged back up the way it was, or fairly close to it anyway. Let's get this in here. Probably should have done that off camera, but oh well. You guys don't mind waiting. You're just still trying to see if you're the winner, right? So we'll put that in there. Put that back in there. I'm going to go ahead and shove that back in here. Alright. So my overall review, guys. Good case. Is it worth $34.99? I don't know, because for me it's not an everyday case, but I think it's a cool case to have on hand for those special occasions that you need it. I do recommend this. These other ones I didn't recommend as much. The Barely There, I didn't really see much point in it unless you're just looking for something to, you know, help with the antenna issue or whatever. But we're giving that one away, and we're also going to give away this Casemate Room case too. So let's go ahead and get to that. And the winner of the Casemate Barely There is Radimus443. Radimus443. Casemate Barely There is yours. go ahead and send me a private message with your shipping info, and I'll get that sent out to you ASAP. The second one, the Casemate Vroom, which is a silicone case that actually wasn't too bad. If it didn't get so much dust in all the grooves and the tire grooves, I might have actually gone ahead and kept that. But I really don't like, for the case to catch a bunch of lint like that and to actually have it visible on the case. Nevertheless, it is not a bad case. I liked it a lot better than the Barely There, that's for sure. And the winner of this case, the Casemate Vroom, is BP Dunstan. BP Dunstan. So if that's you, send me a private message with your information. We'll get that shipped out to you. And now the Casemate ID case winner for the reviewer program, the case that I really don't want to give away, but I'm going to go ahead and give it away to you guys because we told you we were going to do it, and it's part of the program anyway. The Casemate ID case. Check them out. All these cases are available at case-mate.com. Case-mate.com. And are you ready, guys? The winner is Invader Kelsey. Invader Kelsey. INVADER KELSEA. So if that's you, you just won the Casemate ID case. Congratulations. Thanks all of you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. I know I haven't got a video up in just maybe a week or so. I got a lot of stuff coming, guys. We got this spec fabric case, the fitted case that just came in from Apple for free. We're going to be doing a review on that. I still got the review coming up for these eye skins. I've got the review of this SGP ultra fine screen protector coming up. I've got the review of this ultra matte incredible shield coming up. Lots of stuff coming up. We still have that Richard Solo battery backup that they sent out, and a couple other items from Richard Solo to review as well. I've got, I just got so much stuff to get to, guys. I got this spec candy shell for the iPad to get to. I've got lots of stuff coming, guys. I'm just a little bit short on time lately. I'm trying to get to everything as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Congratulations to all the winners. Go ahead and give me your information, and I'll get that shipped out as soon as possible. All that said, guys, twitter.com/technologybrat. Thanks so much, and take it easy.